Hey guys.
Who the fuck are you? This ain't your alley.
Is now.
Hey, what are you doing here? This is our secret alley. Berta already pissed by those crates to market.
Good job.
Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof.
Sure.
And not that it's any of your business.
You're dumb. Here we go.
Oh yeah? What are you saying exactly?
Here we go.
Wow. Most of the pencil pushers around here cave as soon as you look at them funny. Fine, we're going.
Yeah, you're
This
lucky
ain't worth
Velvet
it.
Rope is here. So I'd be kicking your butt. You're lucky my robot's holding me back. Alright, let's see. Apparently, that's not anybody I had to kill. Let's see. Sanjar. Sanjar. We will tell him. Yeah, they're all about...
Sam, have you been washing my clothes?
Affirmative.
Now I look like a banker or a dentist.
Teeth cleaning request processed. Plaque removal with a product trial of Pep You Up floss scheduled.
Next time we visit a garbage heap, your history.
I love that they're at odds with each other. It's amazing.
Well, new business turns up at last.
Hi.
Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
Never say that again.
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
Sup, bro? No, you have a meeting with me. Sure. Which way to go? No, we're going this way.
You'd be a hit in Byzantium.
Did you hear that power play, Celia? They don't make them like this anymore in Halcyon. I only hope you don't judge me by my handshake.
Now, what business brings you here?
Let's see.
Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate. But if you're here for him, I suppose that means you aren't here for Saltuna.
Nope, sorry, buddy. It could have been both.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
I don't think that those are the kinds of people you want. Okay. What exactly are you hoping to accomplish here?
Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Seems like everything is precarious out here, buddy, if you haven't noticed. And you're tired of scrounging and scraping by? Let's see. We're gonna play the freedom angle. Sounds like you're freer than anyone else in Halcyon. Why not embrace it?
Exactly what I would have said, if I'd been paying attention.
Good job, Ellie.
You talk like Graham.
Who's Graham?
Freedom always sounds nice, doesn't it? It makes a rather pretty slogan. But if you sit down and tally up the costs, how you provide for yourself in the absence of aid, how you protect yourself from a hostile galaxy, it starts to lose its shine.
It just depends. Let's see. So, what's your plan?
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
Good luck with that.
Ingenious plan? Don't get me wrong, I'm starting to admire your sand, but I bet you could overcomplicate a sisty sandwich.
What a charmingly roguish turn of phrase. Allow me to express my thanks at your confidence and assure you that my plan is indeed sufficiently complicated.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
Oh no. Okay.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager.
Oh my god.
At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
And how?
With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the
Sure.
board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
Okay.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
What is it?
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
Oh.
Never realized fighting the bureaucracy could be this interesting.
It is quite the rush.
Oh, dang it. Not smart enough. Let's see. Where do I find one?
In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. These days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
Alright. So we need to extend your walls. Ooh, my perception is too low as well. Why are you saying it that way? Darn it. Then I guess I'll go get it for you.
Do be careful. I've lost more than a
Oh,
few
man.
people to marauders and
How
raptidons
do I
out
not
there.
have enough?
Oh, and while you're at it,
leveled
there should be a
up.
terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information.
Oh,
Perhaps you could
fine.
delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Sure. Yeah, deleting information.
What can I do for you?
Da, da, da. Hey, I met Grim.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
He did a bang-up job.
Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
Let's see. Good old days. We'll go with good old days.
Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes.
Let's see. How did you get?
I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms we employed were part of the board's own bylaws.
Let's see.
Not intentionally, though that's technically true.
Indeed.
For many years, this planet was home to as many corporations as Terra 2. But back
We
then,
haven't
it
seen
was
a lot
known
of
as
them.
Terra 1.
Ah, got it.
Really? I always thought they were refreshingly straightforward names. After all, the whole point of terraforming was to make them Earth-like.
Sure.
Here, though, the results were mixed.
And as the other corporations began to tally their losses, they decided to pull out.
All right.
Our leadership at the time certainly wanted to. But there were others of us who saw an opportunity. The chance to improve
How long
working
have you
hours
been
and
here?
conditions, to reform MSI from the ground up.
Let's see. How forward-thinking of
It's
you.
humane, but it's also good business sense. Exhausted, sick, and malnourished workers are not productive workers. Even a cursory review of the data bears that out. Anyway, we learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI to claim ownership of the entire planet once the other corporations pulled out, creating the perfect environment for us to enact these new reforms.
Indeed.
No, they laughed in our faces and insisted we'd be relocating to Terra 2, along with everyone else.
Yet here you are.
Yes, some of us stayed behind, and as the most senior executive remaining, I ended up in charge of what was left of MSI.
Got it.
Must have pissed off some real big suits to get stuck with that.
On the contrary, I wrote lots of very important reports on behalf
Ooh,
of top MSI
I believe
officials
it.
before I was able to achieve this position. I
Very
moved forward
important.
with our planned reforms, as well as our strategy to assume ownership of the planet. Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged us from the board and began an official campaign to paint us as lawless savages.
I believe it.
But we weren't trying to. Everything we did was legal and above board. We followed their rules, and yet they still found reasons to declare us outlaws. I do think there's something useful in a governing body like the board. Something that keeps us from anarchy, but
Sure.
I dearly wish it functioned differently.
So, why do you want to get back with them? Ooh, what is the hazard clause?
It's a legal provision that gives the board the authority to cordon off any
Oh,
planet
makes sense.
or
Yeah, got it.
location that it deems dangerous. For the greater good. Allegedly.
Indeed. Isn't it always about the greater good?
Monarch may be dangerous, but it's hardly the wasteland the board describes it to be.
That's what people keep saying.
Whatever the board's goals, the greater good has little part in them.
Obviously. So why do you want to get back on this board?
Why wouldn't anyone? They own nearly all the resources and infrastructure in Halcyon.
Yeah.
If you can't beat him, might as well join him and reach into their pockets.
I get it, yeah.
To be on the board is to be part of the colonial community. Being cut off means slow
Yeah,
strangulation.
because of their overreaching power. I get it. Let's see. Ah, that's tough. Is it worth it?
I'm not a man to put pride before progress. If membership on the board can ease our hardships and provide us with opportunities, then that's the path I mean to pursue. Besides, I'm hopeful that additional leverage on our part will allow us a more equitable relationship.
Leverage.
Don't get ahead of yourself, sir.
Yes, it'll be easier to explain once we have the Bolt 52.
Yeah, so you can be like
My
a
hope
Death
is to
Star.
maintain the reforms we've managed here, and who knows? Perhaps once we're restored, we could spread them to other corporations.
Indeed. You don't seem to think much of Graham.
He and his followers call themselves the Iconoclasts. Lawless anarchists, all of them.
No,
If
not
anyone
necessarily.
on Monarch deserves the reputation the board's pinned on us, it's them.
Sure. Yeah, it's kind of amazing the like self-preservation that goes into the sympathetic to the board. Let's see. You've got strong feelings on the matter.
I'm trying to build something here. They only want to destroy things, and they risk ruining Monarch for all of us. It isn't just that they drain our people and resources. Every radical act they commit cements Halcyon's image of us all as destructive rebels, and pushes us further from the rest of the colony. He's lucky the
Yeah.
board doesn't take him seriously enough to keep more than a few UDL gunships patrolling Monarch.
An Earth Directorate assault cruiser would change his tune.
Uh-huh.
It's almost a shame we haven't seen one around Monarch in a long while.
I love how my response is. Okay.
What can I do for you?
Isaac Rose.
But that's terrible. What happened?
Well, he got into some trouble with hooligans.
I'm glad to hear you've dealt with them. They've been causing quite a bit of trouble around town. I've been consumed with other matters of late, but I would have dealt with them. Eventually.
Yeah, sure you would have. You're just like everyone else.
It really was on my to-do list.
I'm sure it was.
Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services.
Yeah, give me more money. All right. I must be off. Thank you. Okay, so he's got a lot of complicated things going on, and they definitely do need to have some sign work done. Look at that. Pitiful. It's basically the TA. Okay, so now that we're sort of caught up on the main quest a little bit, we will... Ooh, it's specifically a faction quest. That's interesting, too. Let's, Amber Heights. Search the house. So, where is that? Is that outside? Yeah. Off we go! Am I going out the right door? Where am I? Okay. Wait. Local origin. Yeah! There we go. I think we're gonna go the right way. I can't say for sure. I'm always lost anyway. If we go outside, then it's probably gonna be fine. It'll probably be fine. We'll get there. We would just have to go over the bridge if we went out the wrong door, I think. The dogs are getting feisty. They want to play with one another. The little one is teasing the older one. That's what's going on. Okay, so, is this me? No? No? I can't see me. Off we go! Yeah, we're on the right side. We are on the correct side of the bridge. Let's save now that we're
Rising.
mostly caught up.
Concentrated amount of scum present ahead.
Am I the only one getting hungry?
Ooh. Yeah. Do I have to eat in this game? I don't have to eat in this game. Alright. Let's see what we got going on here.
Nice and easy.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go. I don't know if this is gonna reach.
Let's show him.
Mega
Ooh,
Magic.
there's a big one. Yikes! That's a lie. Ah, I can't straight. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Here he comes. Ah! Whoa, I don't see him.
That's the last of them.
Ooh, extra shot by accident. Well, that was fun. That was fun. I liked that. Woo! Ellie's having a rough go. All this Raptidon meat. Yeah. Stalker. Hide. Okay. What's this? Evicted. Oh, look at this cool street sign. Cascadia, Fallbrook, Amber Heights, and Stellar Bay. That's a cool sign. Why don't we have signs like that? Anybody home? Refurbished low pressure helmet. That was a Marauder. Probably died to Raptidons maybe, huh? So apparently there are no flashlights in this game. That's very sad for someone like me who has a hard time seeing stuff. Ooh. Does that look like it's like gonna explode if I try and pick that lock? I want to pick the lock. Or toss ball cards, those are junk. Okay, let's try and open it. Yeah. We're starting to collect more of these oops. Mag lock picking things and stuff, so we're getting to the point where we're using fewer than we're picking up, so that feels good. Alright. Over there. I see you. Uh-oh.
They're on us.
Working on the weapons situation.
Good news, customer. All germs and
Did you
contaminants
see
have
the
been
weapon
neutralized.
he's using? I forgot. Yeah. It's amazing. His acid spitter. That's so good. I love it. Who doesn't want a good acid spitter? Oh, this is like a temple. Like Vicar. Like where we found the Vicar. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Look at us looting. Super loots! Oh, look. That guy's wearing a top hat. I think that top hat, dun-dun-dun, in here is just a nice hat. And it gives leadership and persuade. A nice hat. Stop. She doesn't like it when the neighbors leave their house. I think she's worried about their safety. Stop. Ooh. Little pistol. I don't use pistols. I think I've settled on the long gun. I think. In a different world, I think I would need to sleep. Aha! See, again. Sorry. Wasting time doing the lootins. So ridiculous. Wasting time. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Raptidon meat. Getting a bunch of junk. Ooh. See, I want to know if there's cooking in the game as well. I haven't seen any cooking or anything like that. Oh, right, the companion special abilities. I have that hotkeyed. I should be able to... Wow, does anybody else notice how friggin' dark it is in here? I can't see a thing. And this is how she died. Ooh. Nope. Do I need to sleep? What time is it? I guess they don't really tell you. Jeez. Like when daytime is or when nighttime is. I should be able to figure out how time works in the game though.
Make him regret it. Get on.
Neutralized.
Look at that acid spitting. So good.
This area has been sanitized.
Getting better. We're getting better at the game, you guys. Slowly but surely figuring things out. I love the acid spitting. That's my favorite thing right now. I love it. It's very exciting. Because I don't personally have any corrosive damage, so it's like, I think it would be hard on those guys. Oh, special abilities. Darn it, that's the second time. Gotta remember. Okay, what quest are we doing? Oh, right, the family. Okay, this is where they're living. He's bringing them steroids. I can probably put my weapon away. I know, it's not your turn yet. Dude, you guys are way early asking for your turn. I think they want me to give them a Chewy. Don't say it out loud. A C-H-E-W-Y.
A visitor?
Hey guys.
What an unexpected surprise! Please, come in. Come in.
In my experience, any stranger this friendly either wants to rob and airlock you or sell you something.
I get it.
Nonsense. Out here in the wilderness, we welcome all who come to our door. Now come in, make yourselves comfortable.
Okay, I feel comfortable. I'm looking for a man named Braxton. He supposedly came by here.
I'm afraid we don't get many visitors out here. The Raptidons and Marauders scare off all but the boldest.
He seemed
And if
quite
you've
bold.
braved them, you must be exhausted. Why don't you stay for dinner?
Did you eat him? Oh man, if I say that would be great, thanks. Are they gonna try and eat me? Oh my gosh, you guys.
I'm sure I would remember something like that. Now, quit fretting yourself about that. Make yourself at home. Dinner's almost ready.
Yeah, let's do some investigating. Hey, Levi. Whoa,
Oh,
animation.
hello there. You come for dinner?
You guys have a lot. Actually, I'm looking for a man named Braxton.
Sorry, I'm not real good with, names.
I'm sure you're not. You're a few rungs short of a ladder, aren't you?
It just gets hard to remember things. I recall moments,
Yeah, you're well drugged, I
feelings,
bet.
but the details slip. Other times, it's like there's fog. Sorry, have we talked about this before?
Maybe I can help
That's
you.
nice of you. I usually feel better after I eat. Mama said dinner's almost ready, huh?
I'm gonna leave you alone now. Let's see. Didn't look like there were any clues in this front room, right? Yeah, this is where we started. Hey, Mama.
What a pleasant surprise.
You look just
And
like
just
that
when
other
I was
lady.
beginning to fear we'd seen the last of good company for a spell. Yet the Eternal provides,
Doesn't he
does it
just?
not?
Yeah.
The Eternal does not desire that we huddle and hide, crowded in by walls. We all share the spark of the divine, and we were made to spread it across the stars.
You know, I wonder
Out
if you know
here,
Agnes.
we are free. And even apart from society, the universe provides for us, as your being here proves.
Indeed. Things have a way of working out, I suppose.
That they do. Though it's up to us to make the most of those opportunities, wouldn't you say? Look at me, prattling on as if this gravy is going to cook itself. Why don't you run along until we are ready for dinner?
Yeah. Oh, I feel like you're gonna try and serve me Braxton. Oh, gosh. Don't serve me Braxton! Oh, hey, Lizzie. Of course, you're named Lizzie. We should have made note, because it was Levi, Martha, Lizzie...
Oh, hi there. Did you come to bring us more of those rocket candies?
Sure, I brought some candies. Do I have some?
That's wonderful. There was this other man who used to bring them. Not anymore, though.
Indeed. Why isn't he bringing you more?
He said they were making us sick. Mom and Papa got real mad at him for that.
Yeah.
Some kind of off-brand drug, maybe? Wouldn't be the first or the worst.
They went to have a talk with him. Afterwards, they said he wasn't coming back again.
Yeah, I bet. What else can you tell me about him?
Mama and Papa said he came from the city. When we got sick one time, he brought those candies to make us well again.
Yeah.
And they worked. Now we feel better than ever. Mama says they're a gift from the Eternal.
Yeah, I'm sure she does.
I don't know. I'm not really supposed to talk to strangers.
You're a grown woman. Okay. Bye.
Okay. Maybe I'll see you at dinner.
Warning! Sam's specially formulated blood-out fluid remover has been known to eat through flesh. Handle with caution.
Oh, Sam. I think you may be my favorite. Hey, guys. I'm just gonna poke around here a little bit. I won't take that until you're all dead. Which I'm sure... Whoa.
Hey, what are you doing in my room?
Sorry, it's just looking... let's see.
Liar!
Dang it.
You're trying to steal the last of my rocket candies, aren't you?
No, I told you I brought you candies.
The ones that come in a bottle with a rocket ship on it. Like the other man used to bring.
Ooh. Oh, calm down. Didn't have your name on it, kiddo. Alright, there's a locked room down the hall, if you'll notice. Let's see. The bathroom. Look at him coming up the stairs. He's so graceful and not clunky. Ta-da, must be Mom and Dad's room. Da-da-da. Master house key could probably be pickpocketed. Cards. Oh, I'm surprised there's not something here. It said investigate. Let me look at if there's further information in my investigate. Edgar, his name was Edgar, invited you to stay to dinner. People living here say they don't know of anyone named Braxton. Where he might have gone next.